Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you can hear me. I have earbuds in this morning. It is June 29th, 2023, and I decided I had a few minutes to go live, and I wanted to discuss some things with shipping your memory bears and keepsake items. Now, typically I have customers that usually they order them in fives. So I deal with large orders typically. Now I do accept single orders as well, but usually people reach out to me for orders of five or more. And when I first started out, which was several years ago, I used to ship um, free, basically. And I better pause. This is Stephanie Grams, stephaniegrams.com and sewpreneur.com. And I talk about the business side of sewing, specifically for memory bears and keepsake business owners. Okay, now that we got the intro out of the way, so rewind for a second. When I first started, I would ship for free. Basically, if they ordered through me, they got free shipping. And shipping was not really that expensive. I remember a single bear order, it only ran me like $12 to ship. And again, when I started out, there were things I didn't know, and I didn't know how to even ask the questions because I didn't know what questions to ask, which is why I have sewpreneur.com, which means sewing entrepreneur. And that's why I teach the classes that I teach. And I wrote the book for Memory Bear and Keepsake business owners. It's like the first book written specifically for our industry. And so I teach on this. I have students that attend my classes. They're always online classes. When you pay, you have lifetime access to everything. But anyway, so here I am. I'm on YouTube going live, and I'm just trying to share some really I think it's important information. Maybe if you're new, it's things that you really haven't considered. So here's the nitty gritty of it. When I do my shipping, I recycle my boxes. So I earned a Green Business of the Year a few years ago here in Ohio. And one of the ways I earned that little badge, and if I can find it in all my books over here, I'll get it out and show it to you again. But one way or one reason or way that I earned that was I would recycle shipping boxes. And I just made sure that I would tape over the business logo. So if it was a business that sent us a box like Amazon or somebody, I would tape over that logo and recycle the box and ship that out. So I would always upcycle, recycle boxes. Now, I made a huge mistake early on, and I would go through the post office to mail these boxes. And I thought, wow, there's got to be a better way than this, because obviously you get a tracking number and you get like, at the time it was like $50 free insurance, and I thought, oh, okay, that's good. But then I thought, okay, this large order, this person paid like $800 for a large order, and I knew I was not going to pay the shipping on that. So I did not offer free shipping, thankfully, and I'll get to reason why here in a minute. And I knew $50 of insurance was not going to cover if something were to happen to that heirloom, right? So I thought, okay, I went to UPS. I had them weigh and measure the box and give me a quote. Then I went up the street to the FedEx shipping area that we had. And I said, okay, could you weigh and measure this? I got a quote on that. And then I got a quote on the insurance because I said it's roughly, it's worth at least $800. And it was way cheaper to go through the FedEx. And so I learned, maybe you already know all this, then I think that's great, but most of my students didn't know this. So when you're shipping packages and you need more than $50 worth of insurance, go to the FedEx office and ship from there. Stay away from the post office, at least in my experience. You can go and learn that on your own if you want to. I'm just trying to save you a headache. Now, when it came to packaging the memory bears and keepsakes, I have always been and will always be I don't know, proponent, in favor of line your boxes with plastic. Now, I don't mean just any plastic. I mean, if you go to the store and you buy some generic garbage bags, like Dollar Tree for $1.25 a box, get the unscented kitchen size and line your boxes. And I double line mine, and maybe that's like too much or somebody thinks it's crazy, but I want to make sure my items are waterproof. I don't want anything to leak into those boxes. And then when I have the bears, or usually, like I said, usually it's 5 bears or more, every bear is individually placed into a gift bag, and I get those at the Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar. They're for the big gift baskets that you put together. I put 1 bear per bag in that, and I tie it with a pretty bow or a piece of lace, and then I bag that again. So that way we've got several layers of plastic covering every single item. And when my customers reach out to me for a consultation on their items, I encourage them to do the same. If that means they want to put their clothing in a Walmart bag or whatever grocery bag that's plastic, double bag those and send them my way, because the last thing you don't want anything to spill. And we have crazy weather no matter where we live, and things can happen. But always being proactive to make sure that your items arrive clear and safe and not soggy, that is like a major goal. And again, going back to shipping real quick, get the insurance. Always, always get insurance on your items that you're shipping out. I understand. Yeah, plastic isn't eco-friendly though. Well, if you're going to recycle, that's what you do, right? Because regardless, if you're going to have a grocery bag underneath your cupboard, or you're using it to line your garbage can, you can still recycle that. Eco-friendly, you do the best you can, but it's just how it is. Paper is not waterproof, and even though you can recycle paper, it's not waterproof, and your items can be severely damaged, whether it's in shipping or receiving. Again, that's for everybody. They can do what they want, but I recycle everything except the garbage bags. I don't recycle those, but I do encourage my customer to recycle the garbage bag once they receive their items. So that's helpful. You can upcycle your shit. Like I said, I don't know when you joined, but they upcycle the shipping boxes. That's how I do it. But again, you have to do what's right for you and your business and whatever your sales is to your customers. My customers are all for green and recycling, but they want their products arrived in mint condition, safe, and weatherproof. And so if they want to take the garbage, like I said, it's a brand new garbage bag. If they want to take that out and line their trash cans, I say go for it. I think that's great. Yeah, definitely. And that's like during a private conversation, you can have those types of conversations privately. Like I said, I don't share every single secret of my business for free. I share those secrets in the paid classes. I save a lot of information in the paid classes because I still have bills to pay too while I help others build their business. But I always try to give value when I'm here free on YouTube and answer questions as I can. But hopefully that answers some of your questions about shipping, packaging your items, making sure that your customers are covered, their products arrive. I mean, you can only do so much to make sure the items arrive safely. You can encourage them to double pack in plastic. Things like that. Like I had a customer send me her wedding gown, and it was literally a vintage, like antique wedding gown. And she knew her daughter wasn't going to wear it. And it meant a lot to her and her mother. So the grandma of the bride. So hopefully you're following me. Sorry. So she sent me this beautiful antique wedding gown. And I do have pictures. So if you've been following me, you'll see you'll see 2 different types of wedding gown teddy bears that are memory bears I've made. The one that has the vintage hankies that I made to match the bear, she was spot on. That customer was spot on when she sent me that wedding gown, because she upcycled a styrofoam cooler that she had in her house. She taped that thing like, I mean, you would need, let me tell you, it took me a while to get the lid off of that styrofoam cooler, and it was shipped perfectly. I mean, she couldn't have done a better job. She did it right. And so, and then, I've had customers just wrap their items in the grocery bags, so plastic grocery bags, and send those. And they arrived safely, but the box was soggy, let me tell you. So how those clothes did not get soggy, you know why? Because they double bagged everything. So there you go. Those are my tips today. It's almost 4th of July weekend here in the United States. Stay safe. And if you have that weird poor air quality like we do here in Ohio, try to stay indoors because it is nasty outside. All right, thanks for tuning in. If you find value in my channel, please like, subscribe, follow, ring the bell for notification, and please share it with your friends. I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers this year just because I set goals for myself. It would be nice to meet that goal. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye-bye.